Hi guys, I'm Brandon and welcome back to the Snapchange Media Car Review channel. I'm driving the new OMODA C5 X Series. The X Series is an updated and revised version of the C5, which is way better than before. They went and fixed the throttle calibration, they've added a DCT transmission, they've also added a new suspension at the back. It now has a Multilink suspension setup. On the inside, there's more soft touch materials and a more powerful wireless charging in the form of a 50 kilowatt charge. So the 15 kilowatt charger has been dumped and now it's a 50 kilowatt charger. So it actually charges your phone and it doesn't just keep it on ice. On the exterior, they've also updated the front bumper. It looks more striking than before. It has black accents now and they've ditched those silver bits, which does look a bit cheap in my opinion. The black accents look more sporty and more modern. It also has black mirror caps, black 18-inch alloys, keyless entry, there's cruise control, adaptive cruise control on the higher up model. And the pricing is still very attractive. Pricing starts at 426,000 Rand and it goes up to 465,000 Rand for the two models that is in the X series, and this is the one to go for. The older model had a CVT transmission, which is a bit more whiny and makes more noisy, and it's harder to extract the power from the 1.5 liter turbocharged petrol engine, which provides 115 kilowatts and 230 newton meters of torque to the front wheels. It is a very comfortable drive. It was comfortable before with the torsion beam rear suspension, which has now been updated to a Multilink rear suspension. So more comfortable, more compliant. It's a more sophisticated setup, so it's able to soak up road imperfections, and it has a better camber. It's just a better setup for the wheels at the back. Way more comfortable ride. I like it. Another big fix is the boot space has been increased. About 300 liters or something like that, but I'll put it on the screen. I'm happy to announce that this new model is excellent. It still has good value for money proposition, which the C5 is known for. It's a very elegant and luxurious car. As with most Chinese cars, that's the rollout. So going for this car, you're gonna pay Polo, VW Polo money, but you get in a bigger vehicle, more spacious, more family orientated, and it has a turbocharged 1.5 liter petrol engine, like I've mentioned. I like this car. I recommend it. I'm not gonna dwell too much on reviewing the car. It's an excellent car. The interior is very nice. It's very plush, very luxurious, nice soft touch materials. The leather wrap steering wheel feels nice in the hand. The buttons work nicely. The OMODA has dual digital screens with a driver display in the middle here showing you everything you need to know, and then there's also the infotainment screen on the left hand side that has Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. It also has voice control that works very well. You can press the button like this.
Yes, I'm here.
Turn on the AC.
Okay, I've turned on the AC.
Quick and easy like that. And for the AC, there's also physical buttons down here. Touch sensitive haptic buttons, which look and they work really nicely. It's in high gloss black, so you'll have some finger marks on it, but it looks very elegant, very modern. I like it. Also has ambient lighting on the inside. Nice soft touch material finishing together with plastic bits and some wood grain like finishing. Elegant handles, nice cup holder space and storage space in the middle. There's USB type B and type A charging points, but the USB type A and USB type C charging points in the front, one USB type A at the back, the rear. The vehicle rides really nicely, and the throttle calibration is the big update for me, together with a dual clutch transmission. The drive is smooth. Shifting through gears is also amazing. Doesn't have that whiny noise of the previous CVT, and it extracts more power as well. I like this vehicle. I think it is something that you should really shortlist and think about it. This vehicle plays in the segment with the Toyota Corolla Cross, which is the most popular SUV in South Africa. It's the best selling model. And then there's also the Jolyon Pro that you can have a look at, together with Honda's BRV. There's quite a bit of vehicles actually. I'll put some of the names up on the screen, you can check that out. Pricing for this is very attractive, and you also get a decent warranty in the form of, let's check it out, you get a 5-year 70,000 kilometer service plan and an industry leading 10-year 1 million kilometer engine warranty. Same like Cherry, with a 1 million kilometer warranty. As you know, OMODA and Jayco is products of Cherry, but it's a more luxurious end, and yeah, it's a better vehicle to go for. Will also be priced a bit more. Yeah, so what more can I tell you about this car? I think that you should go for it if you're in the market, if you like the styling. There's a coupe-like styling with a high riding suspension, so it's capable of going on gravel roads and doing a bit of off-roading, or going over potholes, jumping up pavements. Very nicely suited for our South African roads. This red paint is also very striking. I think this is the color to go for. It looks amazing. It has black accents, but it is a very sexy car, and I like it. On the outside you get that diamond vibes on the grille, but with black accents this time. It also has a black strip across on top of the bumper with the OMODA nameplate on, and it looks very, very smart. The interior is the place to be, and it's very nice. It has this rose gold stitching and piping around the seats. It's like a bucket seat. It's very comfortable. Doesn't have heating capability, but it is electronically adjustable. Ambient lighting on the inside. It has a nice sound system. You're able to plug in your USB stick. You can play music from there or music videos. And then it also has a 360 panoramic view camera, so you can slide and check right around your vehicle. Easy for parking. There's a camera in the front, camera on the side mirrors, and then a camera at the rear, which gets stitched together for your 360 view. There's also parking sensors in the front and at the rear, so you shouldn't be bumping this car. The OMODA has always been a good proposition, but now with all these updates, it just makes it that much better. There's no more complaints that you can really talk about. The throttle calibration was the main issue, and that has been fixed. They've added more than that by adding a DCT dual clutch transmission that is 6-speed, fixed suspension at the back, very comfortable, and a more striking look. In conclusion, I think that you guys should shortlist the car, get into the car, drive it, test drive it. If you like the exterior, if you like the interior, I feel that you will like the way this car drives. The steering wheel is on the lighter side, but that is what you want, because you don't want to be stressed out struggling with a heavily weighted steering wheel. It's not a sports car, it is a family orientated vehicle that looks sporty and has that sexy striking appeal. So my opinion is that you test drive this car, shortlist it, and go for it. So thank you guys for tuning into the channel. I hope you appreciated the review. I feel like I covered everything. If not, please help me by commenting, and then we can have a conversation in the comment section about this vehicle. Also follow me on Instagram or my Facebook page. It's Brandon Jacobs on Facebook, or Snapchange Media on Facebook. And then the same goes with Instagram, Brandon Jacobs on Insta or Snapchange Media on Insta. Thanks OMODA for allowing me to review this car. I really appreciate the relationship we have. Next week I'll also be attending the launch of the plug-in hybrid C9 and plug-in hybrid Jayco J7. If you don't know, here's a little gem for you. OMODA falls under the Cherry marquee. So Cherry owns OMODA and they own Jayco as well as Jetto. Those brands have become very popular here in South Africa because of the value proposition that they offer. Good pricing and great vehicles. Even better now with the updates in the C5 X. So I'll catch you guys at the next one. Thanks for tuning in. Peace guys.